And let's also request this mother energy within us to establish our meditative state. I am Lena Wilson, and today I will talk about the third center and a little bit about Shri Mataji. As some of you all might already know, fondly, the founder, whom we call as Shri Mataji, Nirmala Devi, founded this in 1970, and the goal was to find a way so that each humans can find peace wherever they are. For attaining that peace, for attaining that self-knowledge, they don't have to leave their family, they don't have to go to the Himalayas or some other places. In our day-to-day life, how can we attain this peace? And giving that mass realization was something that she started in 1970. And today it's practiced in more than 120 countries in the world. So what is this Saha, or what is this Sahaja yoga? Saha means yourself, and Ja means something that you are born with. And the yoga aspect in this case is that this something that's within you integrates with the all-pervading power outside. And so when we talk about these different aspects about the evolution, about ourself, the third center, which is over here, it's a green color one, it's the void or the Nabhi. Nabhi again is a Sanskrit word or an Indian word. You can call it as your navel center, the section in that area. So what does this section do within our body? It is the seed of peace, one of the qualities of this particular energy center that we talk about. So while I'm giving information about this particular energy center, why don't we keep our right hand on our navel? So everybody can keep your hand, and you can keep doing that throughout the session. This is just to bring your attention over here. So the quality of this particular energy center is to not only bring peace, but it teaches us to calm down. It governs the organs like our liver all around this section over here. It also teaches us to be more family oriented, like building those essence, building those qualities within us. So, and it teaches us how to be satisfied also. One of the many qualities of this particular energy center. If you see that in the chart behind me, there is a green color circle. So this around your navel is your void area. It's the water element. And what happens, and how do we know that this particular energy center is blocked, and how can we clear? So we'll talk a little bit about that. So this energy center gets affected when we excessively plan, when we excessively think. And the reason is that your liver is the organ that sits within the rim of this particular energy center. And your liver gets overworked with excessive thinking, and it develops heat. When heat is developed, it starts traveling upward, and it goes onto the right side of your head from your the sixth energy plexus that is over here. Now, excessive heat can cause various other issues within our body, right? So that's one thing. Your attention gets disturbed when your liver is excessively overworked, right? And why do I say so? So think about it, that each part in your body has a certain percentage that's allocated. And when, for example, when you're thinking excessively, there is an energy that's pulled from somewhere else. So there's an imbalance in that section, right? And because of that imbalance, you go either onto the right-hand side, extreme right-hand side, or you become very, very lethargic, which is the other pendulum side of the pendulum, if you will. Now, these imbalances within our physical being can impact our demeanor, can impact the way we behave. We can become more aggressive people. We stop speaking sweetly. We become more and more materialistic, right? And so it goes on and goes forth. This center that we're talking about also deals with our evolution. So the whole goal of the meditative state that we will talk about eventually as we are going through this course is to be in that state and be able to attain that peace for a longer period of time. Initially, because we are not trained, when we close our eyes, if I tell you to close your eyes and bring your attention to your navel, probably for a split second, yes, you may. But then again, your thought starts coming in, and you are not able to maintain that thoughtless attention. So for that, what we're going to do is we have techniques of how we can take care of these particular sections, right? Now, if I tell every day for folks to go down to the ocean and soak their body, we can't do that. We don't have that access. Maybe some of them who live by the ocean, by the shores, probably they can. So how do I bring that ocean element? Now, the element that governs this particular energy that I'm talking, the third energy, is governed by the ocean element. There are 5 elements in our body. Our body is made up of 5 elements, sorry. One is the earth. Second one is your water. Third one is your fire. Fourth is your air. And fifth is your ether. So this particular energy channel or plexus is governed by the water element. Now, how do I bring myself in balance? It's a very easy technique. Since I can't go to the ocean, I bring the ocean to the house. Why do I do that? Why do I feel very light when I'm in the ocean? I hope everybody has gone and, been over there and enjoyed the water. And you've noticed that when you come out of the water, your body is very light. And the reason is that the pH level in the ocean balances the pH level in your body. There is 70% of water outside on the planet Earth, and there's 70% of water in your body. So you'll see that through meditation, when we talk about the yoga, when we talk about the union, you are integrating yourself with the universe outside, with these elements outside, which in their own way are very self-contained. And so that's the journey, that's the understanding, that's the learning that we are going to go through when we go through this process. And so one of the techniques, which I will very briefly share, and we will talk about this in the future sessions, is called as foot soak. And I told you, right, in the beginning, just a few minutes back, is how do I bring this technique, the ocean, at home? It's very simple. This is the technique that we're talking about. It's a bowl which you fill with water and you soak, like the water should be at least your ankle, up to your ankle. And then you add a little bit of salt to it and you soak your foot in it and you stay in there for 5-10 minutes. Usually you do it in the evening, and that's to bring down all the bad energies that you have accumulated during the day. And post the foot soaking, we usually end up with 5-10 minutes of meditation. Why do we do this meditation? Again, everything about the meditative state talks about the 3 channels that we spoke about. And when you do foot soak, your channels, those 3, your left, right, and center channels, they kind of become empty. Think about there's a clog in the pipe, and with your foot soak, that clog has gone. Now it's hollow, right? But if you keep it hollow, better yet, meditate. So what happens is that these pipes that we're talking about, hypothesis here, they fill with the divine vibration. They fill in with that state, and it makes your state much more stronger. The advice is to do this on daily basis or as needed. But this is what I was going to talk about, the foot soak technique. So today, when we go through this process of understanding and meditating, let's keep our attention on this third energy center, or the plexus that we are talking about. And from here, we will meditate for a little bit, and we will see how this energy works. And for that, I will hand over the call to Kaushalya, and she will lead the meditation part. Thank you.
Welcome everyone. Thank you, Lena. So today we are going to try get into a place where we can reach joy and uh, a place where we can find peace within. So Sahaja Yoga meditation begins with awakening our inner spiritual energy, which is called as Kundalini. And once it is awakened, it helps to nourish and balance ourselves. So that's what helps us to get into that meditative state. And our inner energy does that in a very loving and caring manner, so that we refer to this energy as Mother Kundalini. And Mother Kundalini resides in the triangular bone. And once she awakens, she rises through the central nervous system, the spinal cord from the sacrum to up here, and gives us that state of meditation. So what we need for that is our own desire to know ourselves, and the desire to find and grow deeper. And that's all is needed. And today I'll be guiding you through guided meditation. And it is very simple, and you can follow my instructions and you can follow through that. So before we get started, I would like to show you the simple steps that we do to um, place our right hand on a various parts of our body on the left side. On the left side is it's the desire power. From our left side comes the desire to awaken that energy. So that's why we will be placing our right hand on the left side of the various parts of our body. Starting, we will be following some of these steps, and as I guide you through these steps, you don't need to remember any of this. And I will we will also take some affirmation as we go through these steps to improve the flow of this energy to rise up. So it is very simple, and you can follow my instructions. And for that, when we do that, we will keep our eyes closed. And before that, if we can make ourselves comfortable by, if you are wearing glasses, you can remove them and sit comfortably either on a chair or on the ground. And you can keep both our hands open in our lap. And we can Take a few deep breaths so that we can relax ourselves and see how we feel. So let's get started, and we can sit comfortably and slowly close our eyes. And we will take our attention inward. And let's watch our attention, our mind. Can we steady our attention? Let's see where our attention is going. Let's take our attention gently above our head and try to watch it. Now we are going to place both our hands on the ground, and when we are sitting on the chair, we can point towards the ground. This is to balance our subtle system of any imbalances within us. All the stress, all the thoughts which are coming, which hinder us from getting into the state of meditation. Now let's bring both our hands back on our lap. Let's bring our right hand to the lower abdomen on the left side. This is where our hip meets our leg on the left side. And here we are going to communicate with our inner energy and ask Mother Energy, please give us the true knowledge, the knowledge of our true self, who we are. Let's say that quietly in your mind. Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. Mother Energy is nothing but the pure knowledge within us. Now we will move our right hand to our upper abdomen on the left side, below the rib cage. Here we can request Mother to give us peace and satisfaction. Mother Kundalini, please give us satisfaction of our desires, of our pure desire, which is to know our true self, and let us become our own teacher. Now we will move our right hand on our heart on the left side. Mother energy is nothing but the pure joy and love. Mother, please come into our hearts. Mother, please give us the feeling of oneness of our spirit, which is the true self. Mother, please let the peace, love, and compassion settle in our hearts. Now we will move our right hand on our left neck and shoulder joint, and we can turn our head to the right. Whenever we feel guilty, we accumulate that in our center, this particular center. Once we identify ourselves not only with our body or mind, but with our true nature, the spirit, we are in the present moment. And guilt is always in the past. So let's let go of all the guilt from the past and enjoy this present moment by saying simply, Mother, I am not guilty at all. Now we take our right hand and place it across our forehead. Now we'll put some love and attention to this center, which is the center of forgiveness. Here we have to let go of all the grudges and simply forgive ourselves and everyone. Mother, I forgive. I forgive myself and I forgive everyone else. I also forgive all my thoughts that hinder me to come into the state of meditation, the state of thoughtless awareness. Now we will take our right hand and place it on the top of our head, and the center of our palm touches the crown of our head. And here we can bend our head a little bit. And we are going to massage the scalp clockwise 7 times, asking Mother, please give me my self-knowledge, my self-realization. Let's rotate it 7 times as we ask for the self-knowledge. Now we can slowly raise our right hand a few inches above our head. And as we move it higher, and let's see if we can feel this subtle energy in the form of cool breeze, warm air, or even some tingling feelings, or just a feeling of calmness and peace. Let's take our right hand back on our lap. Let's rest our attention at the crown of our head. And enjoy this meditative state for a few moments without thinking. When there are thoughts, we can simply say, I forgive my thoughts. Again, we rest our attention on the crown of our head. Now let's bring both the hands together and we will thank Mother Energy for giving us this experience. Thank you, Mother. Now we can relax both our hands in our lap. And whenever we are ready, we can slowly open our eyes. Over to you, Lina. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Now I am completely thoughtless. I don't know what I'm going to talk. So with this, we have our resources. Again, we will share that slide every single day. And these sessions will continue from next week onwards also. If we can have the slide of the email and the website, that'd be great. So once while we're sharing this, the resources and where you can find the information, you'll also receive email if you have filled up the form that is pinged in the chat. Apart from that, we will open the Q&A sessions. Those who have questions can stay back and we'll be happy to answer them. If not, those who want to join us tomorrow again, then wonderful evening. But for question and answers, the forum is open. Yeah, please raise your hands with the emojis so that we know who has questions.
And even if you would like to share your experience, we would love to hear that.
Absolutely. Thanks, Kaushalya, for. And you can unmute yourself and ask the question. Okay, so I see one hand up over here.
Oh, there you are.
Erica, yes.